Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Please welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And today I'm going to show you how to decorate a t-shirt with a rhinestone. Here I have some beautiful big and little rhinestones. These rhinestones you can find it in any of your local craft store. So I'm going to decorate this black t-shirt with rhinestones. And these are really beautiful looking crystal rhinestones, and you can put any color you prefer. I'm putting crystal because this is black and it's really standing out with the crystal rhinestone. So in order to put rhinestone, you can put it with the hot glue, or you can use this dimensional fabric pen from you can use from any companies. I'm not going to name any company. So you go to your local fabric store and pick out any of these dimensional fabric paint, and this one is silver. You can get gold, silver, multicolor. So all you need to do is get your rhinestone, and usually I use this tool to press it down, but when I'm using this huge rhinestone, I do not need to press them down. Now, as I mentioned in my other videos, if you want this paint or the glue to show outside, then you will put little bit more. But if you do not want the paint or glue to show outside, then please do not put too much of this glue / paint. So let me show you. First you put this rhinestone and play around and see if you like it. So I put one row already, which is completely very close to the neckline. So just follow the neckline. So put it on top of the neckline, and after you do it, you need to after you finish decorating, you need to allow about 3 hours for it to dry. So right now I'm gonna use this big one and play around and see. And now I haven't measured it, so you measure and see what distance you would like to keep. Usually these designs are easy. You do it from your own imagination. Just make sure that you eyeball it, what's the gap you want to give, and that's how you do it. And also you need to count, see how many rhinestones you have, in case you started doing it and then you see that you ran out of rhinestone. Then it's hard because you may go to the store but you may not find the same shape, size, color. So it's better before you start, you put them down and play around and see how they look. Then you start the actual gluing process. So here, see, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 rhinestones. Now I'm going to play it around and make sure that they are in the right distance from each other. Now little bit here and there shouldn't affect so much, but make sure it's just not something that you can see from far away, something not too much outstanding. So you just eyeball and see your gap. Now if you are not good at eyeballing, then you can use a chalk to mark it underneath this and then do it, but I'm just eyeballing it and doing it. Now after you put it and you see that what you see you like it, then you pick up and put little bit of this paint, not too much, just a little bit, because you just want to glue it and you do not want any paint outside. So you just put little bit and press it down, but don't press it too much down because you don't want too much outside. You just want just enough to glue this rhinestone. Now here same thing. And here I think I have a little bit more, but you just swirl it around and make sure it just fits perfectly. So you see, it's very nice fit. Now done with 2, and I will do the rest, and then we're going to do 1 row of this little rhinestone. I bought lots of rhinestone in this recent couple of weeks. You go to your local craft store and make sure you use their coupons. Now every craft store has a website now. Go to their website and print out the coupons. So like this you will glue it, but do not put too much because we don't want this glue to come outside. Now I'm using this rhinestone and I'm really creating a saree which is coming out very beautiful. I will just wait 1 week and then show you the whole thing. I won't be able to do the whole saree in the sew, so I will keep little bit to show you how I did it, but most of it I have to do it off the camera, and then I will post it and I will give a link to the other saree so you can see how you can put it on the ground and start working on it. Now this one, when I put all these rhinestones and I set them and checked them, it was really looking pretty. So little bit of your glue / paint might come out and there's nothing you can do about it, and it looks lovely because this is silver and these rhinestones are crystal color, so it really looks lovely. Even if little bit comes out, it's all right. So but you make sure you give sufficient amount so that these crystal rhinestones do not fall off. Now these rhinestones, if you put it in a black velvet dress, it will be so beautiful. In fact, if you put it in a chiffon saree black, it will be so beautiful. I just got a chiffon saree coffee color. I'm going to make that one and I'll show you very soon. I'm going to use on that all this crystal rhinestone and a beautiful trim. I'm going to use on that and show you. So I'm almost done. I have 3 more and then we're going to do another row of small one, and then I'm sure you can do it your own. I don't want to bore you with this thing doing the whole t-shirt, but that's the way we're going to do it. So after I finish, I will quickly finish and show you how it turned out. So all you need to do is give a little bit of a tiny little dot, enough to glue it though. Even if you give tiny, you have to remember that you have to give enough so that it gets glued. This is glue / paint, and this glue is really good because this is something I found out. This is the only thing which you can wash and dry. Wash it in washer and dry, and nothing will happen to your fabric or the design. Now we're done with that row, and now the next row we're going to do with the tiny little rhinestones. So when you work with the tiny ones, you have to put it close by because you need to be able to pick them up. So I'm just gonna put them in this arm over here. I'm supposed to put it in a little plate, but I forgot the plate. So now this one also the same thing. You need to play around and see and try to put it really close. We're putting really close this one. See, I'm playing around to see how it looks, and then I will do my final putting. So give a little gap, not too much gap, because these are tiny little rhinestone. Like this. So you will be putting the entire row like this, and then we were going to pick them up one by one and glue them. So this way what happens is, you know your distance, and now you have to pick them up one by one and glue them. But if you just continuously glue and you don't know your distance, and later you'll see that it's kind of bended or it's not straight, then you cannot do anything because you already glued. So you first play around and see how it is, and now at this stage you can even have a chalk and mark them. That will be good if you're doing first time and you don't know how to eyeball them. So you might as well just put chalk, mark. So you see, I'm giving very close to it, and I'm going to work on this one and then show you how it turned out. And then we're going to do one more row of this, and then we're going to do hopefully one more row of this if it fits. Hoping it will fit, but let's see. This is really coming to be really beautiful. Now this little crystal rhinestone will really look gorgeous if you put it in a black chiffon saree. Now remember, when you put it in a black chiffon saree, make sure you don't put too much of this glitter dimensional fabric paint, because you don't want this paint to show. You want just the crystal to just show it itself, and that will be really a good thing. So now you see I'm done with that. Now let me glue this thing just exactly the same way, the way I show you, and then I will be talking to you. So now I'm attaching these small rhinestones. So first you lay them down and you see how they're looking, and now you're gonna play around them and use this dimensional fabric glitter glue and glue them. So put little bit of it so you don't have glue all around this rhinestone, but this one I got kind of little bit more. Like this. Now let's see, I have 1 2 3 4 5, so I've been needing 5 dots. That's how you eyeball them, and put some spaces I have too much of the glue. That's okay. If you have too much of it, it's alright, nothing wrong with it, because this is kind of like silver color and these are crystal rhinestones, so they will match with each other and look pretty. So I got all the five of them in. So as you see, first I lay them down, then I move gently and do them. So now I have to do 4 more dots, and make sure you do close to it the way you have it set. Like this. So sometimes you need a little bit of glue to pick it up. Now I have 5 more and that's it. It's done. So you just have to put closer to it, not too far away, just close by. 1 2 3 4 5. Now I'm going to glue these 5 and I'll be done with this row, and then I will be doing another row of this big one and another row of the little one. So I don't want to bore you with this. I will just do it and I'll show you as soon as I finish how it turns out. So sometimes it might go upside down. If it does, you have to pick it up and rub it in your fingers, or you can rub it in a paper towel, and then you put it back on the right side, because these are not sequins. You can do the wrong side, but these crystal rhinestones you have to do exactly the right side to see. So you see as it turns out really nice, and you can leave it like this if you want little bit decoration, but if you want more decoration than this, then you have to add more of this big rhinestone. So you play around with it and see how you like it. Like this, make sure you give sufficient gap but not too much. Now first you play around and then you glue. Do not glue ever at the beginning, because if you do, your rhinestones will be up and down. So you need to first see their distance and how they look, then you glue by picking up one by one. So it's really looking lovely, and I'm going to give one more line of this little rhinestone, and that's it. That's where I will end. I will show you the finished product once it's done. So now this blouse, you can wear this one in a party or in any kind of occasion. It's really turned out really beautiful. Okay, now you see, this is how it's going to be. Now all we need to do now is glue this. Make sure we have enough gap. So you see, it looks really lovely already. Now I have to do that, and then we're going to do another row of this. So let me finish this and then I'll get back to you in a second. So I have glued all this sides and I have very little left, about this 1 2 3 4 5 of them left. So you move only the one you're going to glue and then move the others. That way it's easy for you to find your distance, what's the distance you want to give for gluing this. So here I gave in 2 of these in this distance. I didn't measure it, just eyeball, and put enough so it will get glued, but not too much that it will come outside, because coming outside with this one doesn't look good. With gold one it looks good. Now we have 3, so I remove 1. After you put your, sometimes you make a mistake, but don't try to fix too much because you will mess up. Just be patient, let it dry and then fix it, or if you can wipe it off, you can wipe it off. Now I have one more on top of it. I'm not going to pick it up because I might mess it up, so I'll just leave it that way for now. So we're done with the 1 2 3 4th row. This one might come a little bit outside, but that's okay. Okay, so we have done 4 rows. Now I'm going to use this one and create a 5th row. So like this you can continue and add more as you do the 5th row. Then you can, at the end, I have decided when it comes to the last row, I'm going to use from this hand and do whatever I have left over. I have few leftovers, so I'm going to use those to do this one after I do a little rhinestone row. This one doesn't have many. So as you see, so this wasn't very hard. One row will be with the little ones, I will do that. So this wasn't very hard, but once it's done it will be really pretty, and I'll post it. Thank you so much for watching Home Garden and Fashion. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please do go to my Facebook fan page. I'll leave a link and give me a like. Thank you. I'll be coming up with many more new videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day. I would like to show you the finished product. So this is the finished t-shirt with rhinestone I made. This is a black t-shirt with this crystal color rhinestone, and this will really look good in velvet and chiffon saree or net saree if you put it. This beautiful crystal rhinestones. So I have a little size and big size. So this is what the finished product. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much to all my subscribers, and please do go to my Facebook fan page and give me a like. Thank you. Bye bye.